I'm getting more money than ever, baby. Yeah, I said the window's tinted, it ain't rented, I'm winning. Baby was with it in mid-sentence, I feel it. Hustling, no bad, I did it. It's just the beginning, I ain't even close to finish. I got money on the other line, I got to get the call. If you ain't gonna make me better, I don't even get involved. Couple on the close, that's in vogue. Getting Douglas with my dogs till it's through the walls. I done drove everything, Fiskars to Nissans. Don't do arguing, I just throw the peace signs. Meditating for some me time. Headed back into the city, I'm on the east side. Real for real, you'll think I'm in the Navy, I'm still in the deal. Atlanta, different appeal. I'ma put you on some game if you listen to Will. Come on, what's the plan? What the options is? Different planes, different continents. Doing different this, doing different that. Tell me where you from, tell me where you at. What's the plan? What the options is? Different planes, different continents. Doing different this, doing different that. Tell me where you from, tell me where you at. I'm that in broad daylight, it's on sight. It's a whole lot of, it's on ice. Go bad and long nights. Gotta do first class if I'm on a long flight. Flexing, she was looking in my direction. My steps is impressive, I don't do extra pressure. Forward, I'm doing better. It don't take much effort, she throw it, I catch it. Back to the business, stunning is a privilege. No 9 to 5, but I'm still seeing benefits. Baby acting innocent, she know she a though. Waiting on my line for a shot like a free throw. We be eating crab legs, they be eating meatloaf. I'm a cold, but this sub-zero. I be at Umi, the sushi, the miso. You act like you made me, then what you need me for? What's the plan? What the options is? Different planes, different continents. Doing different this, doing different that. Tell me where you from, tell me where you at. What's the plan? What the options is? Different planes, different continents. Doing different this, doing different that. Tell me where you from, tell me where you at.
And taking the ball for Detroit, Tarik Skubal.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
And we're underway here in the home opener. That one ripped, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Throws to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Batting second, left fielder, Steven Kwan.
Steven Kwan digs in for the Guardians. Hey. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Swing and a ball popped up. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Man at second.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a sac bunt here. There's one. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. Here's Jose Ramirez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Skubal, 29 years old, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2018.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And that skips in the dirt. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. We go to the bottom of the first, and on the mound for Cleveland in this one, Joey Cantillo. What scouting report on him? Jeremy Pena up now for the Tigers. Check swing. He held up. And that's ball 1.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it. So a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 2-2. Started after it. Appeal to first. He did not go around. Time called now before the payoff pitch. Foul tip straight back, and that squared him up in the mask. That didn't feel good. Payoff pitch. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Teoscar Hernandez, the next to hit, takes ball one. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there, it's got a chance. To the warning track, makes the catch. Runner tagging from first, puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. And now it's Julio Rodriguez.
Inside, ball one. No, that's down.
This to third. Ramirez sends it to first, and that is that. Back at Comerica Park, top of the second, Willy Adames digs in for the Guardians. There's a swing and a drive. Carrying well. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? A solo shot. And the Guardians jump in front. It's 1-0. Stepping up for the Guardians, Jackson Merrill. And that one fouled off. On the ground, right side. Torres over to first, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. So up next, David Fry.
Ball, that's out.
One out, base is empty, and a run in here at the top of the second. Gets him to chase after that one. And now it's even up. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. So in now for Cleveland, Andy Pages. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Up the middle. That's a base hit. And Rhys Hoskins with a chance to make an impact with 2 away.
Batting 8th, the designated hitter, Rhys Hoskins.
Rhys Hoskins to the plate. Pages, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
In the dirt, but kept close. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. The 1-2. Runner goes again. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning. Back here in Detroit. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Riley Green.
That's a ball.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Pitch is in the dirt. Ball 2.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
First baseman.
And up next for Detroit, Spencer Torkelson.
Ball one.
Now before the 1-1, time is called. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Way high with that one. And the count is even, 2-2. Strike three, and that's two in a row. Kerry Carpenter, the next to hit. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. Two down, nobody on. Swings through that one. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Ball.
Sets him down looking, and he strikes out the side here in the second. Back at Comerica Park, top half of the third inning, Rhys Hoskins digs in for the Guardians. Swing and a miss. There's the slider, and it's 0-1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
The 2-1. Hoskins pushes it foul. The 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Here's a 2-2. Rodriguez racing after it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Bo Naylor at the plate now. And a big swing and a miss. Stays alive. Next offering down low and in the dirt. Got him swinging. So the Guardians lineup turns over. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Led off this game with a double. And first offering is fouled off. Swings over the top of that one.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it. Back here in Detroit, set for the bottom of the third, Dylan Dingler up now for the Tigers. Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound. And he can't come up with it. The flip, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Here's the third baseman, Colt Keith.
That's a ball.
Out to short, Adames. Tosses to first. There to beat him by an eyelash. Here comes Gleyber Torres. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. Good take by Torres. Goes down swinging for the start of the fourth. Stepping up for the Guardians, Stephen Kwan.
You know, these Guardians showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Now it's Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off.
Outside, that's a ball.
Inside corner for a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Here's a 2-2. And they'll do it again. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. 2 down, bases empty. Willy Adames stands in. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. Oh, and 2 now. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Bottom 4, and here's the Tiger leadoff man, Jeremy Pena. And time is called for a mount. Is it now? Big moment in this game. So they'll talk it over. So they turn things over to the righty, Colin Holderman.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Ball, that's inside.
Battling here as he fouls it away. 1-2 now. Got him swinging, and 1 away.
Up next for the Tigers.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
The Tigers still looking for their first hit in this one. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Hard ground ball, base knock. And the tying run is on base.
Up next for the Tigers.
Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat.
Nope.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Fought off foul. To third might be 2. Over to Altuve, and their second double play of the day will end the 4th. Back at Comerica Park, ready now for the 5th inning. Jackson Merrill digs in for the Guardians.
That's a ball.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Hernandez moving under it. And there's one down. David Fry getting ready to hit.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. Strike one. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Throw on to Torkelson. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Andy Pages. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Torkelson handles, throws to first. They don't come much closer than that. Back here in Detroit, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Riley Green up now for the Tigers.
Nope.
Hard hit left side. Adames the throw to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. High fly ball pretty well struck out towards right center. High bounce takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double. 1 out, runner at second. Kerry Carpenter digs in now. Tap foul at the plate. 1 out and a runner at second. Last half of inning number 5.
Ball.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. To the right side, Altuve fires to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Dingler swings through it for strike 1. Torkelson at third with 2 away. This one in the air center field. Merrill settles underneath it, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Top 6. Now it's the Guardians DH, Rhys Hoskins.
Ball, that's out.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Fights it off, you'll see another. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. He was a strikeout victim his first time. He swings and fouls one off. Popped up. Pena under it. And there's 2 away. Back to the top of the order now. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Jose Altuve. 1 for 2. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Hernandez gets under it. And that is that. Bottom of the 6th. Now the third baseman, Colt Heath. Yeah, that's fouled off. Line drive, that's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Torres now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Check swing, went around. And the count is 0-2. Time called. Ground ball left side. Over to Altuve. A sensational double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Trying to bunt his way on. Fires over to first. That ends the frame of the bunt attempt. Back at Comerica Park, stepping up for the Guardians, Stephen Kwan. Righty reliever out of the pen. Finnegan.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
First offering way inside, almost got him. Left field. And it's a foul ball. The 1-2 knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Throw on to Torkelson. Quick recovery from the misplay pays off for the out. Jose Ramirez will hit next. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Finnegan, 34-year-old vet, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2013. Hit on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. The 0-2.
That's a ball. Ball 2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Time called now. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. That's out number 2. Now Willy Adames. He's already homered here in this one. On the ground to the left, and foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the 2nd inning. So in now for Cleveland, Jackson Merrill. And a 1-2.
Ooh, I thought he'd bite right there.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Throw to second. Ow! And that'll end the inning. New pitcher on here, Cody Hoyer.
These are the spots relievers.
On its way and gone. And we are tied. Teoscar Hernandez hits one out. And we have a tie ball game. It's 1-1. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Julio Rodriguez, the next to hit.
Ball one.
It was exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Late swing fouled off.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
1-2 now. Got him swinging for the K. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here's Riley Green. Sliced hard but foul.
Ball.
One out, base is empty, and a run in here at the bottom of the seventh. Hand up as he asks for time at the plate. Here's a 1-2.
That's ball two.
Green checks his swing, appeal to third. Nope, he held back. Lined into left center, should be extra bases. Around first, heading for two. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
All over that one right there. That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Drive it into the opposite field gap. He got himself two bags on a great swing of the bat.
Torkelson swings through it for strike one. Down the line, and it's foul. Man at second. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Stays alive.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So digging in, Kerry Carpenter. Tim Herron on to pitch out of the pen here.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when a team did that to me.
Two down, go ahead run in scoring position. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. We're at the top of the eighth. Stepping up for the Guardians, Jackson Merrill. So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen, Tyler Holton.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And that is out of play. Good job to fight that one off.
Ball.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Now here is David Fry. On the ground. And that's just foul. The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. All tied up, and we're in the top of the 8th. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Oh, great stop. Fires to first, and they get the out. Now it's the right fielder, Andy Pages.
Right fielder, Andy Pages.
That's ripped. Base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. That one found hard the other way.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive. Way back there. Bye-bye. A 2-run blast. And they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 3-1. Here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Dylan Dingler. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And the lefty with the 0-1. In the air to left center. He's got it. And there's 1 down. One out man at first.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
The tying run at the plate. Out towards left center. And there are 2 outs.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
That is the inning. Back at Comerica Park. All set to start the ninth in this one. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Kenley Jansen.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Into the outfield, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. 0 for 3 in this one. Here's the 0-2.
Nope, that's inside.
Altuve gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Ball 2.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Here's the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Devin Williams.
Huge opportunity to add on to the lead for this offense right now, but we'll see what he has to say about that. He's going to have to make some great pitches to work out of this jam, though.
Adames in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Up and in, and he gets out of the way. The Guardians trying to break this one open here in the top of the ninth.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
So definitely a little, looks like an intentional walk after falling behind 3-0. Didn't want to risk nibbling. Well, the bat pretty much taken out of his hands there.
Yeah, he was patient. He didn't chase and go outside of his strike zone. So, you know, you have to tip your cap because you ultimately know that the guy behind you is going to have an opportunity to get it done. And that's what you got to do. Pass the baton sometimes and trust your teammates.
In the air, right field, Carpenter on the move. Brings it in. Runners tagging from second and third. The relay, save. And they add to their lead as the run scores from third. David Fry digs in for the Guardians. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. And he won around. Back here in Detroit, we head to the bottom of the ninth. So they turn to their closer, Cade Smith.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Comes up empty.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Teoscar goes down on strikes. So up next, Julio Rodriguez. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Smith is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. Out to short, Adames. Rodriguez out on the play. So it's their last chance in this one. Next to hit, Riley Green. 1 for 3.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground.
Got him. That finishes the evening's action.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead.
Tú eres todo lo que quiero yo. Pa' calmar la sed, no, mejor ser por su boquita amor. Las tentaciones así como tú, merecen pecados como yo. Ay, si tú quieres solo dálalo. Tú sabes que no va a decir que no. Ay, tiene la media, tú sí tienes una. Que a mí me encanta, me enloquece. Fue amor a primera vista cuando bailabas así. Por el cuellito. Sé que te encanta, te enloquece. Sé que te encanta, te enloquece. Y a veces. Sé que te encanta, te enloquece. A plena. Oye, lo que pasa es que desde que vi tu cara me enamoro de ti. Todo es que tú tienes un no sé qué. Siento que te pasa lo mismo cuando te miro, que dices si no veré amanecer. Te digo y luego viene y me vamos a vernos luego. Si no te gusta, porque vienes al diablo y lo embobo. Vaya parcerita país y yo costeño coleto. En una baldosa, pa' hablarte claro, cero visaje. Se sabe que tú eres puro veneno. Ay, tienes la media, tú sí tienes una. Que a mí me encanta,